Please let them know no men are
To the
allowed.
left, to the left.
No men allowed. Remove. Perfect. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited on this Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, rather. It's gonna be a fun-filled 2 hours we have for you all. We really just wanted to put something together for the ladies in our organization, right? It's so many of us don't know each other. We know some of each other, but the bottom line is that we're all here to empower each other, right? This is simply a women's empowerment session where we're just going to communicate, right? We want to love on each other. We want to encourage each other. We want to share, right? Good, bad, indifferent. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about being a woman in the business. Let's talk about being a mother in the business, right? Let's talk about being a wife, a partner, right? We want to talk about it all, right? So that we can understand and learn how to maneuver through this business and become really extremely successful, guys, because it's people that are doing it. It's people that are doing it each and every day. It's women that are doing it each and every day, guys. But the main thing that we want to keep in mind is that we have to stick together, right? We have to stick together. So we have an incredible panel for you all. Myself, my name is Kendria Holmes. If you all don't know who I am, I talk a lot in the chats. You see me, I try to encourage, I try to keep everybody motivated every single day because I know that it's a journey every single day. We'll have a chance to introduce the ladies in just a few minutes. But what we want to do, we're going to get this call started. We have actually our very own Chairman 50 that's actually gracing us, right? She's gracing us to come share with us, to help us understand how to get to where she is, guys. In this business, when you have a Chairman 50 that's coming to talk to you, guess what? You listen. Simply put, you listen. You take notes, you take heed of what she's saying, right? You learn how to incorporate it into the everyday life of yourself so that you too can become a chairman in this business, because becoming chairman in this business really isn't hard, guys. It's really just consistently doing the work that needs to be done. The blueprint has already been laid. So let me see before I get to introducing her. Let me see if she's actually on this call. Ty, do you see? Have you talked to her? Do you know what's going on, Ty?
Yeah, I just spoke to her, so I'm seeing if she was able to get in.
Okay.
Because I didn't see her in the list yet.
Okay, perfect. So we can introduce ourselves right quick. Again, my name is Kendria Holmes. We also have Ty. She's on the call. She's one of the panelists for the morning. Ty, if you want to introduce yourself right quick.
Hey, family. I'm so happy to see all your faces. I'm glad everybody got their camera on. As you know, I'm Ty. Sorry, I was admitting her in the room, so she's here. But yeah, so, my name is Ty, but also my first name is Divana. So today I present Divana since we're having like this women's empowerment group. Other than that, I'm a trader, I'm an investor, and I'm just excited to help everybody along this journey because that's what we're here to do, empower each other.
Perfect. Next, we'll introduce real quick Shamika. Shamika, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, my name is Shamika. I help with the new members and all that stuff. I'm sure I've seen all of you as I'm looking at the names for the most part. But congratulations again for joining. Stay tuned, pay attention today. Hopefully something will be said or done that'll really help you in your journey. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. And last but certainly not least, my gorgeous sister-in-law.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you, sis.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Kathleen Holmes. I'm sure you guys have seen me in the chats, but you probably see my husband a little bit more. Travis Holmes, that is my husband. I claim him. But I am a mother, a wife, got two beautiful boys, Josiah and Zayden. So I'm happy for you guys. Glad you guys decided to get started with us. I'm extremely excited for your journey.
Perfect. So you'll hear from us a little bit later. But what I want to do right now, I want you guys to drop some flames in the chat for me, guys. We have an incredible sister of ours. She's a Chairman 50 in this organization. She's a leader, right? She's a wife. She's a pioneer. She's a trailblazer, guys. She's a motivator, right? She's somebody that I absolutely look up to, and I cannot wait to hear from her. She's going to speak with us briefly, right, to get us moving, to get us flowing in the right direction for the morning, guys. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and invite my sis, Miss Brittany Garrison. Can you, let me see, do we have to unmute you?
Can you hear me and see me?
Yes, ma'am, we see you.
Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Well, listen, I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much to the Winner Circle family for even having me on the call. It's definitely always an honor, always a privilege to be able to share with any organization within our Run to Play family. And so I definitely count it as an honor to even have the opportunity to share with y'all. Y'all got me up early on a Saturday morning and everything. So I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you guys are excited for what these ladies have put together, for today to really, really encourage, empower, and show you what it really requires for you to be a dominating factor in this industry, in this business, in our organization. And so for those of you who do and don't know me, I'm Brittany Garrison, 27 years old. I've been an entrepreneur now for 3 years. It'll be 3 years next month in this actual opportunity. And I'll just share some things about my story with you guys. And for me, I was really looking for something different when it came to life, when it came to business. I went to school for music. I played sports. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I graduated, got the degrees, and had to go back working for the federal government in DC. That's where I'm from. And then, I just started to be unhappy. The money was great because I was young, and the money was really, really good, but I just wasn't feeling it, right? And it wasn't the job itself. I just wasn't feeling it. And so, I got my master's in business, and the same thing was happening. Still no new job, right? And so I decided to uproot, leave, move to Atlanta in 2016. And that's where I met Justin, our mentor, Mr. Owens. And we got into another business opportunity together. But when he transitioned, he reached out to me and said, Brittany, I really think this is going to be something that's going to benefit you. And I share with people all the time, like, I don't want you to think that we started this way or we came out this good and all stuff like that. I still think we got a long way to go before we are considered good. And so I want you to understand that there's a developmental process that you have to go through in really understanding who you are. And I really believe that this opportunity helps you to unlock so much within you about who you are as a person. I mean, quarantine itself has been very introspective for myself, and I hope all of you ladies as well. Just being really able to accept who you are, flaws and all, and deciding what parts of you you're willing to let go of and what parts of you you're willing to lean into so that you can go to the next level. And for me, it was really just understanding who I was as a person and what I really wanted to do. I spent so much time in the music industry thinking that was what I wanted to do. It was just what I knew well. And so, there's times in life when we'll be in a position where we have an opportunity in front of us, but we're used to something else, right? Like I know Keidra, she was a hooper, she was in there, going ham at that. And it's crazy how you'll go through something that you really, really believe is your passion, your love, your heart, and then something else happens or presents itself and it unlocks a whole new version of you. And I believe as women, we have to really, really be okay with accepting our evolution. Accepting who we're becoming. And I always talk about this on social media. If you guys follow me, it's like, lean into the process of becoming. Like, that's it. Like, just becoming. Whatever becoming becomes, right? For some of you, I heard Kathleen talk about she's a wife, she's a mother. Lean into, who you're becoming. You're going to develop as a wife, as a mother. Like my husband and I, we've been together since we were 20 years old in college. We're completely different people at 28. Oh, we're not 28 yet. Hold on 1 second. At 27, we'll be 28. I'll be 28 in September. He'll be 28 in December. But we're totally different people than we were in college. You know what I'm saying? We're totally different people than we were when we moved here 4 years ago. We're totally different people than we were when we got married 2 years ago. You're going to develop and become who you want to become. But what's really, really incredible about what we're able to do is that we're able to actually paint our own picture. We're actually always able to erase and reevaluate and redraw, repaint and recreate who we are. And this opportunity has really provided us with something incredible to be able to impact people, women, families, children. But I share with women all the time is that we have to remember that we were created to birth. Right? And so there's a lot of things that we have to step into when it comes to the power and the magnitude of what we're able to do within this industry, within our organization, within this company, that we were created to birth. I want you to look at it this way. Isis De La Torre is the person who taught Chris Terry how to trade. Without Isis, Chris doesn't know how to trade. Without Isis, Chris don't know about Forex. right? Without Isis, the business doesn't come into fruition because he had the vision, but he was the visionary, but she carried the vision and made it come to fruition. And so you have to ask yourself, what is it that I'm created to carry within my life, within this organization, right? Within your personal organizations, within this, within the company. What am I here to provide? You know what I mean? When I got into the business, there were no single women that were really winning big at the chairman level, right? You had China Bethley, she was chairman 50. You had Jewel Tanker, she was a chairman 50. You had Jeff and Angela Cruikshank, you had Lawrence and Tamara Young. That's it. Oh, and Dr. Spiller and his wife, but really, you know, she came out because he was already out. But when it comes to like women that actually build the business, that's it. That was it. And you had, I mean, it was at least, I think this was around our 100 chairman goal. So it's probably like 50 to 60 chairmen and above. And you talking about less than 10 of them were women. You had Paloma, I think she was like a chairman 10 at the time, right? So there hasn't been a very dominant women presence in our company until now. Chairwoman was never a thing that somebody ever said, ever. Up until probably last year. Up until last year. And we said that in 2020 that we were going to have one of the largest organizations that had women in it. And I still believe that that's doable. But there are a couple of things that we have to recognize when it comes to a male-dominated industry. Now, I've come from a male-dominated industry, in the music industry. It's the same thing. It's nothing different. It's the same thing, right? And you have to be very confident in yourself, right? You have to stand your ground. You have to stand on your own, right? And one thing that I believe that holds most women back in an industry like this is that they know that we're already emotional. Right? They know that we're going to get caught up in that. There's a lot of people that look at me and they're like, you know, Brittany, you so hard. Like, do you cry? I'm like, oh, I'm a big old baby. I'm I'm the first person crying. If we crying, it's going to be me first. Right? But when you're operating in business, you have to, you got to be able to decipher and when is the time for that? Now, for those of you that's in the locker room, you probably see me cry plenty of times, right? But you have to be in control. It's mental toughness that helps you really, really win. Like, because that's what we're normalized for. That's what people expect from us. Oh, they say stuff like, oh, she can't handle it. She's a woman. All of us have probably heard that, whether it was on a movie, in your real life, at your job, that's what they categorize us as. And so you have to be able to step into, this is not to be manly or masculine, but it's to be in control, right? It's to be in control. Because what you got to understand is that we possess something that men just don't have, right? Ain't no guy going to disrespect you. What's really dope in this business is that you can be a strong woman and men respect you more. Because I had a couple conversations with some guys that I was prospecting, and he was like, you know, there were a couple different people reaching out to him about trading, and he said, you know, I really want to get with you because I feel like my friends will listen to you more than some dude. I feel like my friends will listen to you over some dude. That ain't what he said, but y'all get my point, right? And I was like, that's interesting, you know, and I started to realize how true it was. So it's like, we have a dominating factor, you know what I'm saying? You got the ability to pull your hair down, pull your hair up, wear your hair natural, wear your hair straight. You got the hoop earrings, you got the stud earrings, you got the nice dress, you got the cool casual. They ain't looking at guys like that. They got two looks: suit, casual, cut, no cut. We literally have the ability to transform what we look like at all times to be able to adapt to where we are. But what you have to understand is that this is not adaptation. It's literally you taking a stand to be in the forefront. You have to take a stand and say, you know what? I deserve to be here. I do. When I saw that in 2017, 2018, we first got into the business, I saw how little women that there were in the forefront of this company. Right? I said, I'm going to make a difference and be who I want to see. So I'm honored when everybody says, oh, I look up to her, or, you know, whatever. This is what I was looking to create when I was a person in the back of the room and nobody knew my name. When I was brand new customer, P150, P1000, P600. That's what I saw in my head, though. right? I found somebody that I could implement and imitate, and because it's like our mentors are guys and they're really, really good at what they do. So you now take that and you bottle that up into your feminine power and you operate as a lady because we got so much more grace with it. We got so much more class with it. And I'm not knocking guys because I know my husband always said I be doing it. You're like, you be going ham on these dudes. Like, are you just going to treat us like that? Like, you know, yes. But, you know, the point being that we really have to just step up. Anything like that song, anything you can do, I could do better. It's not a betterment thing. It's just I can do it too. See, because ain't no God thinking that anything a woman can do, I could do better. They're thinking I am best. So why can't we elevate our thought process to believing like there's nothing that I lack or that I'm incapable of because I'm a woman, right? When it comes to watching Justin and David speak, I was like, wow, they're really, really good, but I don't want to sound like a dude. But I have to be impactful and as informants as they are, but just, you gotta just put your feel on it. Put your stank on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, you ain't gotta buff up or boss up. I don't know. You gotta come at it with your grace, the same grace that you've been given and operate in your feminine power, right? Operate in your feminine power because there's something else within us that nobody else can tap that we have that sparks a reaction out of somebody, that gets somebody to move to action, but you have to also walk in confidence in knowing that you're that person. There's nothing different about none of the women that have already come before you that you can't do. But what you have to do, you have to find somebody that you're going to imitate and you're going to follow. Like if you have, y'all have incredible leadership, some phenomenal gentlemen, right? So you take what they know, you take how they do it, and you just make it ladylike. It has so much more power. I don't know why. I do not know why. But that's what we were given. We were created to make things come forth. So if you have male-dominated leadership, they need us. We're the organizers. We're the people that make it all come together. We're the ones that make it all make sense, right? So you have to operate in your calling. If you look at this company right now, when it comes to an education standpoint, who's everybody talking about? Who's everybody talking about? Who's the favorite educators in the company? Oh, no, Warren. Come on now. It's like, nah, that's my guy. Kim Torrey.
Damn.
Dr. Kathy. Exactly. Right? So now there's Anastasia, right? There's a lot more women coming to the forefront. See, back when I got started, it was Ormright. It was Dr. Spiller. Right? It was Kevin and Kyle. It was all guys. But right now, it seems that the ladies are coming to the forefront. And so it's only natural and right for you to operate where you're coming, where you're being led. The people in the company are already doing that. Look at Miss Jewel Tanker, Paloma Slores, right? The first chairwoman 100s in the entire company. Ever. Right? Some of these chairman 100s are coming by way of marriage. And if you got to understand, that's okay too. But you got to realize that there's so many more people that have to come, right? Now there's a slew of chairman 50 women that's not married. You got the Noel Tremmels, you got Keita, you got Ariel Martin, you got so many more women that are now hitting these bigger ranks, married and unmarried, right? Because I'm definitely married, right? Married and unmarried, which means we're showing you that it doesn't matter what your circumstance now is. You don't have to do it just because you're connected to a guy, right? But you can do it if you're married. It's like like before you talking about it was only one couple that was two couples that were building together, right? So now we're showing that couples can win and win big. Now we're showing that women can win and win big. Before it was just a bunch of guys at Chairman 50, Chairman 25. You didn't have a lot of women there. So now it's time for you to step up, boss up, and walk into what's already been prepared for you now. See, now you guys get to just follow in the footsteps that have already been created. You don't have to go through the creating path. Now you got an opportunity to make it even, you got to blow it through the stratosphere. We're already here. So now you have the ability to go, be better than, when people say, I want to be just like you, please don't. Be better than me. You're better than me. You will be better than us. Because what we've been able to do so far, You get to be under where we are today, not where we were when we started and had to figure all this stuff out and develop all. No, you get to start from where we are today. So this is your floor. I want you to think about it. We got a chairman 100, right? Y'all about to have a chairman 10 organization, right? Shout out to Mello. But who's going to be the first chairwoman? Period. Who's going to come behind him? Who's going to follow up, right? Who's going to say, look, if he's right there, I'm going to be next. It's me. I'm next. I'm going to step up. I'm going to direct my organization. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to make sure we go to the next level. Who's the next chairwoman? The only chairwoman. Y'all got to realize it's still only 3 of us. It's still only 3 of us. And they don't really count me all the way because I'm married. I come as a duo. I'm a partner, right? There's only 2 chairwomen. You got Rhonda and Nicole. Who's next? Who's next? Right? It's literally time for you to literally take ownership of this opportunity, take ownership of this business and say, you know what? I already know what to do. I literally already know what to do. The ladies of GTI, who gonna step out? Who gonna pop out? Who's gonna be first? That's cute. Y'all should get like a little shirt or something like that. Y'all should definitely get a shirt, right? The ladies of GTI, who's going to be the next one? Who's gonna be first? Who's gonna lead? Who's gonna lead the charge to show your organization that it can be done for you? And then who's going to run with it? Because once you guys make that decision and say, this is what we're going to come together to do as you guys go throughout the rest of this day, the rest of this call, right? The rest of this day, it's literally time for you to make a decision right here, right now, and say, we're the ladies of GTI, and this is our goal. How many chairwomen will come out of this conversation by December 31st? And that's what you start speaking into your organization. That's what you go back and tell all them guys, hey, listen, awesome. I'm so happy for your chairmanship. I know it's coming. Loading, I already know what's up. But by December 31st, right? By December 31st, there will be 5 chairwomen out of this group, 10 chairwomen out of this organization. We just wanted you to know. I'm not asking for your permission. I'm just letting you know what we've decided is going to happen for us. And then go to work, right? Go to work. The work is the part that people are trying to avoid. People want the sauce, the gems, the secrets. It's called WORK. And the other thing it's called is consistency. I say this all the time. You have to consist and see. Consistency already told you the key for success. Persistency already told you the key for success. Persist and see. If you don't persist, you won't see what you want. If you don't consist, you can't see what you want. Be consistent. Stay the course. Don't get caught up in what it's looking like. Y'all, the back office will continue to go backwards. It does it all the time. Like, it's going to do both. It's like a little pendulum. Like, it's going to do both. But what are you going to focus on? What you focus on magnifies. Are you focused on who's leaving or who's coming? Are you focused on who's leaving or who's here? Right? Because if I'm focused on all the people running out the door and there's people sitting in my house, I'm not entertaining who's here. I'm focused on who walked out on me. Right? So understand that this is your moment to really, really say, okay, I'm focused on who's with me. I'm focused on who's here right now. I'm focused on 100 chairmen. I'm focused on being one of them. I'm focused on creating some of them, right? I'm focused on what's right now because I have the ability, I have the authority to open my mouth and say what I want, who I will become, and staying in a place of becoming. We will never arrive. Never. We don't arrive. We just get here. And when you get here, you'll create a new there that you want to go to. We just arrived to what that next goal is. Guess what? There was a point in time we were just like you, running to go chairman, right? Running to chairman. And as soon as we got there, we wanted to go. We got to this here. We wanted to go there. Where was there? Chairman 25. When we got there, we wanted to go there. Where's the new there? Chairman 50. When we got there, what do you think happened? It's the same thing. Stay in a place of coachability, stay in a place of teachability, stay in a place of humility, honor your leadership, honor your women, honor your ladies, and I promise you it's going to come back to you tenfold, 100-fold, right? Be the person that you want to see. Be the example that the GTI ladies have when we're talking about having this conversation and having this. It's going to be, 100 women on that call next time. It's going to be 200 women on the call in 2021. We're going to have 500 women on the call in 2021. But it starts with the individuals on this call right here, right now, making a decision and stepping up to the plate and saying, this is the example that we're now going to create so that come 2021, we're having the same conversation. We will have over 10 chairwomen, over 20 chairwomen, whatever the goal is. This time next year, where do you see yourself? In the next 6 months, where do you see yourself? Where do you see this organization? And where do you see the women of this organization? I believe that whatever it is that you say, and whatever it is that y'all discuss today and y'all come up with today as your decision of what we are doing as an organization of women, it's already done. So I appreciate y'all for having me on the call. I really, really hope y'all got some value from that, and let me see, what's the goal? What we on? Oh, I thought you dropped it in there. All right. I really appreciate y'all for having me on the call. 15 chairwomen, it's already done. It's already done. So let's go ahead and that's it. That's the GPS. We just said it. We on the way, right? This is where we are today. The goal is 15 chairwomen, and let's make it happen. Let's knock it out. I know that it's already done, and I look forward to celebrating each and every one of you at that level because it is done, and you deserve to have it. You deserve to be there. And, hey, we got 100 to get through, so 15 is already done easy. So I look forward to celebrating all of y'all, like I said, because you deserve it. And keep being great. Keep being where you are. Keep doing what you're doing and stay in the place of becoming. Even Michelle Obama, she said she was becoming. She's Michelle Obama.
Man, Brittany, we appreciate you. Listen, guys, ladies, drop some flames in the chat if you got some value from what she just dropped on us. Brittany, we appreciate you taking your time out your evening or this morning on Saturday to come share with us. We really do not take this lightly, man. I hope you guys were taking notes. It's incredible. It's done. 15 chairwomen.
Oh, easy.
Ladies. It's easily done, right? So if you have nothing else, man, we're going to let you go for the remainder of your
Absolutely. Afternoon. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Love you too. All right. Yeah. Listen, y'all. Listen. I hope y'all continue to drop the flames, right? If y'all got something out of that, we really could pass around the collection plate right now. She deserves the collection plate.
My Cash App is no, I'm just playing.
No, but seriously, guys, we're gonna get on with the rest of this call. But that was incredible information. I hope you all, again, got something out of that. What I want to know right now is if you have a goal to become a chairman, right? If you have a goal to become chairman in this business, drop some 111s in the chat for me so I know who I'm talking to. If your goal is to become chairman, drop some 111 so that I know who we're talking to right now. Let me see him coming. Perfect. Okay, TK. Okay, Jolie. Okay, Victoria. Okay, Alexis. I see y'all. I see you, Venice, Elle, Shakuria, Sierra, Jakarta, Kendra, Shawana, Miss Hill, Alyssa. I see y'all. Right? I see y'all. All right. So the next thing is to understand the work that has to be done. Right? The next phase of that is to understand the work that you have to put in. The blueprint is already laid. We're going to be talking about that on this call today. Right? We're going to talk about the blueprint and what it means to run the play. Right? So what I want to do right now is we have Shamika, we have Ty, we have Kat. You have a panel of incredible ladies that, have been in the business for anywhere between 6 to 12 months. We're all, going to talk about, we have different areas that we want to share, that we want to talk about. Kat, she's a phenomenal mother, wife, to my crazy brother, my beautiful nephew, she's the mother too. And then we have Meek, who's extremely organized. She's the planner of the group. So, she's going to give some value on that. And of course, everybody knows Ty Pips, right? Soon to be educator in the I Am Academy. She's extremely incredible on those charts, busting down the charts with the inspiration that she comes with, giving us a new eye for it of how to read the charts and everything like that. So we're going to cover all the bases on the rest of this call. So ladies, if y'all can unmute yourselves, Meek, Kat, Ty. And the way that we kind of want to do this is we really wanted to do it like an open discussion, right? We wanted to open the floor to you all. Like I said, we really just want to put faces with names. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, I'm talking about the ladies that are on the call. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, if you have some questions that you want to ask, the floor is kind of yours. We want to make it an open discussion. You can't unmute yourself, but you can raise your hand. We can do that. If you raise your hand, we'll go ahead and get you guys unmuted so we can answer your questions.
Right. Can we see some more faces?
Yeah, definitely. Good, bad, or indifferent, y'all.
Yes, we want to see y'all.
If you have something to say, good, bad, or indifferent, right? This is your opportunity to vent. This is your opportunity to share your testimony. This is your opportunity to share, some things that you've been able to accomplish, some things that you want to accomplish, some questions that you may have in regards to being a woman in the organization, being a wife, being a mother, things of that nature, right? So go ahead and raise your hand, and we'll go ahead and get you unmuted. Who wants to start off? It's 38 about, listen, if y'all don't know anything else, no time to be shy, no time to be shamed, no time for that. We're family, right? We're sisters. We're growing as a community. We're growing as women in the business. So we want to hear from y'all. This call is for you. This call is for you all, right? We want to hear from you all. So raise your hand. If you don't know how to raise your hand, it is somewhere on there where it says raise my hand. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Okay, perfect. Tasia, I see you right here. Let me unmute you.
Oh,
there you go, love.
I'm doing all right. I'm actually I had to pick up some shoes and I'm getting food right now, but I'm in the car, but I wanted to make sure I got in here today. My name's Tasia. I just started learning how to I just started this whole journey maybe 2 months ago. But I'm also working full time and I'm in a master's program, so I haven't really been able to balance my time as well, I guess, with really staying focused and learning the skills. But I wanted to make sure that I put more time in, so that's really why I'm on this call today, to make sure I'm starting to take advantage of the opportunity better than what I have been.
Definitely. That's definitely the first step, is to acknowledge it, right? And Meek, if you want to touch on, maybe scheduling and how to make that work for her.
Absolutely. So I didn't say this earlier. I'm a full-time college basketball coach. So life as I know it, I never had time to study, or so I thought, right? So a lot of times what we do, we have a comfort zone. So we feel like we're already outside of our comfort zone because we're working and we're doing we're taking our master's classes and we're doing all these other things. So we already feel like we've expanded our time. We haven't. We have to wake up earlier, right? And we have to maximize as much time in the day as possible. My TVs have not been on for the last 3 months. I did not realize how much time I was wasting with Netflix and binge watching and Power and all of those things that actually add no value to my life. Entertainment is great. I'm not saying it's not. We all need a break from time to time, right? Reality at times can be too much for all of us. So the entertainment part is great, but it can't control what we're doing, right? The way I plan my day, I start at 5. Some days I ain't gonna wake up till 7, but my goal is to start at 5. And I have an hourly planner. So at 5, 7, each single hour is listed out. And I plan my day and I write my schedule out 2-3 days in advance, sometimes a week in advance. That way I can see my gaps. I schedule time for lunch, for a nap. If it's TV time, I have that time put in there, but you won't see how much time we're wasting and we're not using until you actually have a 24-hour calendar. And I have one coming, but I have some templates that I was going to drop. I'll put them in the link, the ladies link after this call is over. But start with that. And if that doesn't work, definitely reach out. I have a lot of other ideas and things that I do, but start with actually seeing where your time is going. Know that when we make a plan, we probably, most of the time, we're going to fall short of our plan, right? We have this to-do list. We're going to scratch off 3 things, but the other 6 might not get done. Do not beat yourself up for that. We're imperfectly perfect, right? We're imperfect people. The goal is to work at it every single day, though. If I didn't get an hour of studying in today and I only got 30 minutes, pat yourself on the back because you got that 30 minutes, but you know tomorrow you got to get to that hour. You feel like you're tired. One thing that Kendrick told me in the beginning, it was like, yo, if you're doing this from a good place and a good heart and you believe in God and you know that he has you doing this for a reason, he's going to give you the energy to get through everything you need to get through. It's a mindset shift. We just got to stop wasting time. That's it.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off of that real quick. I remember Ty did a 3-way for one of my people, and that's one of the things that she told her. She said, you know, take a day and just write down everything that you do throughout the day. And if it's not serving the purpose of you being with this opportunity and being in this group, then just scratch it off the list. And now you have time for what you want to make important in your life. So like she said, having that time, having that plan, and waking up with that plan and with that purpose and that intention to get done what you need to get done when it comes to your trading or when it comes to your prospecting and things like that. Just make those a priority, and everything else that's not helping you achieve those goals, like those got to go to the wayside. Like you got plenty of time to do those things when you get and reach your goal, but starting out, you really got to buckle down and focus on what's important to you at this time in your life.
Yep, and I want to piggyback off of that as well. You know, one thing Meek said, one thing that I absolutely believe in, you know, Christ is the creator. He's the creator of time. So he's the redeemer of time, right? So anything that, you know, you're putting forth your time and effort into where you feel like you're losing time in another area of your life, I promise you, once you get to the end goal, once you get to where it is that you want to go, he's going to redeem your time, right? The grace that he has for us, right? Give yourself the same grace. Mm-hmm. We have to do that. All right, so, you know, the bigger picture, well, I'm a big picture person, right? So I don't allow the small things of life, you know, the small disasters, the small pains, the small losses, right? I don't allow those to keep me from what I know my big picture goal is. For me, my big picture goal is $1 million a month, and I'm gonna get there. So the little things in life, the things that really don't matter, the things that take away from the income producing activities to get me to $1 million, we have to learn to eliminate them, right? You have to learn to set your goals. You have to learn to set your targets. So that way you have to learn to create your vision and allow your vision to dictate every direction in which we travel in our life. So bam.
I have something to say about that.
Yep.
You know, because I've been doing this like almost a year now, and I worked 10 to 7, 9 to 5. I used to work overnight at the hotel, so I was working 2 full-time jobs. So I was literally sleeping like 3 hours, and then sometimes I was still so broke, I would then go do Uber Eats. I mean, I was switching between the apps, going to Lyft, because I was gonna get where I needed to go, you know. And then I finally landed my career job. I thought I was set, like, ooh, yes, I done went to school. I done got this accounting degree. There's no way I am not going to be a millionaire, at least a thousandaire. No, I'm still getting in my damn car, driving this Hyundai Sonata, brakes barely working. And I'm like, am I an accountant? Did I go to college? Did I really waste my time? And I had to realize, oh, y'all scaring me to learn how to count your money, help your money grow. And I'm still broke. So while I'm still working and I started this journey and I'm at my career job, I literally signed up 2 months with the academy after I got my dream job. So I'm wasting all these hours at this job, not getting nowhere, saving them $45 million a month. And they gave me a 54-cent raise. And they really made a big deal about this raise because they was like, girl, you got 5%. That's the most anybody ever made. I said, well, 5%, you divide that the whole year, you gave me 54-cent raise per hour. What the hell? You just saved $45 million a month. You can't be serious. So then I was like, oh, I'm going to switch this whole thing up. You're going to be my temporary job so I can get to this full-time job of me living my life. So I literally went, if I had a 15-minute break, I was going to go live. An hour lunch, sad to say it, I stopped calling my girlfriend. I was gonna go live. I'm charting up. I'm asking questions because guess what? I seen that penny turn into $1. I said, wait a minute, you know how many pennies I got? I'm about to be a millionaire. Your mind just got to change. So if I went from, I love Netflix. I love my gay shows on YouTube. I am addicted to them things. When I tell you, I watch all the shows. I don't know the last time I watched a show on YouTube, okay? I mean, I used to call up friends and tell them, girl, you seen the new show? You seen that new episode? No, not no more. Because that was not bringing me no money at all. So trust me, pay attention to what you're wasting your time to. I mean, there's sometimes if I'm, we women, but if I'm taking a shit, I'm on the charts. Do you hear me? Get it in. There is time to get it in. You know how many times I ended up in that bathroom on that toilet, texting on Instagram, and I was already done on the toilet, but I still was in there, probably like 30, 40 more minutes. Doing what? BSing. We ain't doing that no more. We're going to get our butts into the charts. We're going to go prospect because we got lives to save. So use your part-time jobs to set you free.
Yo, it don't get no more raw than that. If y'all ain't comfortable by now, if y'all don't see that we got makeup on, but we really letting our hair down. Well, I don't have any hair.
Because y'all know me, I got braids and a mohawk under this thing.
I put the good wig on for y'all. You hear me?
Yes, I did.
You hear me? No, all right. But listen, we got Nikki that raised her hand. We'll get her, and then Brittany, I see you raise your hand. So let's start with Nikki right here first. What's up, Nick? Introduce yourself. I unmuted you. Wait, you talking? We can't hear you. I see your lips moving. Give me 1 second. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm with you. I'm here. I'm Nikki. I've been doing this for a couple months. I'm with whoever said they in a degree program. I am too, MSW. So what I'm learning though is we make time for what we want. And it's all a matter of balance. For me, I'm also with Shamika when she talks about planning my day. I created a digital planner for purposes just like this. And so on Sundays, I spend my time creating that digital planner. And in that digital planner, I pretty much plan my week. So I pull up my calendar for work. But I also want to piggyback on what Ty said when she talked about let's turn them full-time jobs into part-time jobs. And so I pretty much plan my day. And so I've had a few distractions over the last couple weeks. And so all I wanted to say is just for those who have several different things that they're doing, find that balance, because I think ultimately we create what we want. We create the life we want. And a lot of that is manifesting, speaking it into existence, and really just latching on to folk who are where we want to be. And I've never seen a circle of this many Black women where we ain't fighting and pulling hair. And I get it, Ken. You ain't got a whole bunch of hair, and I don't either. So don't let these little faux locks fool you. But yeah, so I'm back. That's just pretty much all I got to say.
We appreciate that, Nikki. We appreciate you for coming back. Right?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We about to take off. We're gonna take off running. That's good stuff. So next we got Brittany. Let me unmute you. Let me lower your hand first. Let me unmute you. Oh no, I unmuted the wrong person. Sorry, this is my first time, kind of doing this way. Y'all got to give me a minute.
Okay.
Brittany, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, beautiful. Yes, ma'am. We can hear you and we can see you.
Hello, Queens. Hope everyone is doing well. So my name is Brittany. I am an educator by day, also a single mom, and trying to go to grad school to become a doctor. So this opportunity has allowed me to hopefully leave my job as an educator and focus on going to grad school. So that has been my issue with working, being a mom. I just spoke about time, trying to figure out how to, put things on a schedule. So I also worked a part-time, which I actually left about 2 weeks ago because I had joined GTI. It kind of gave me a sense of freedom to allow me to leave that so that I could focus on getting into grad school. I think this opportunity will, like I said, will help me out financially to be able to do that without have to worry about working a full-time job or a part-time, and also being able to continue being a full-time mom.
Yeah, so a few things with that. Listen, you know, I'm a single mother myself, so I absolutely understand the quote unquote struggle. But boo, let me tell you something. You have everything inside of you that it takes to win and win big. You have everything inside of you that it takes to become who you desire to become, right? Keep your child in the forefront of your mind. I don't know if that's your reason why, but when you keep your kids in the forefront of your mind as your reason why, the struggles that we go through, they're all going to be worth it, because your kids aren't going to have to go through those same struggles. And I promise you, this opportunity will be able to help you change the total trajectory of your life for you to do whatever it is you want to do whenever you want to do it. Right? Lean on us. Lean on us. Lean on the women in this group. Lean on us. We're all going through similar things. My story may not be your story, but I promise you I have something in my story that I can help you with. Right? Kat's story may not be your story, but she has something in her story that she can help you with. One thing that I've had to learn, one thing that I've had to realize is that nothing we go through, first of all, is wasted. And secondly, I believe nothing that we go through is for us. Everything that we go through, especially as Black women, is to encourage another Black woman, because you can come out on the right side of the struggle. You can come out on the right side of the pain, right? By nature, we have the ability to birth. That's not just babies. The birthing process is a process of life. The pain that we go through, that's the child being formulated on the inside of us, right? The victories that we have, that's the baby being birthed. Once you reach your goal, that's the baby being birthed, man. So keep your head up, man. Like I said, we're here for you. Whatever it is that you need, reach out. My number, you in the chat, Shamika number, Cat number. Listen, do not sit at home and feel like you're going through anything alone, because I promise you that you're not. That's the point of this group. Anybody else? Anybody else want to chime in? Sorry, I didn't.
No, I think I spoke to you, Brittany, on Instagram. I think I reached out to you and told you about the ladies group that we had here.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything about it. So when I reached out, we were talking, he told me. So I definitely appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you're a part of it now. But I just think that to piggyback with what Kendria said, like we're all in it together. We all have, especially being a mom, we have similar stories, or we go through those times, where we feel like we may not have that time because we got to focus so much on our kids. And I have little kids, so they turned up all day, every day. You can see them even when, Chavis is doing a call, you might hear him in the background, or if I get on to do a testimony, you might hear him screaming in the background. But we just can't let that deter us from the goal and from the vision that we have for ourselves, for our families, because it is important to keep that focus, because, we want them to start at our peak. We don't want them to have to start where we started. So just the fact that we're putting in the time, we're dedicating ourselves to this opportunity, it's just going to allow them to flourish and to blossom into the people that ultimately God wants them to become. So we can't get discouraged. We just got to stay focused, because we know that, where we want to go and where they get to start from because of this opportunity, it's just going to give them a better start than what we had. So just stay focused, stay with it. It does get hard at times, but victory is always on the other side of us pushing through. So just keep that in mind.
Yep. And just one more thing, Brittany. I kind of heard it when you were speaking. Take the try out, right? You mentioned something about you were trying to do this, or you were trying. Take that try out, right? Put it in your mind. Think about it. We become what we think about. Let it become a magnificent obsession, whatever that goal is, and just go after it. Go after it like your life depends on it, because at the end of the day, it does. All right?
Gotcha.
All
Thank
right.
you, lady.
No problem. L, I think you're next. Let me unmute you. L Morgan.
I unmuted her already. She's good to go.
Oh, my bad. I think I muted her back. Sorry.
I'm on?
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Hey, ladies. So, I am an aspiring health coach. So I'd love to talk to my doctors and have some debates with you ladies. I'll share my view later, but I just want you guys to know that you can always come to me before you go to a doctor. I'm so passionate about helping us get back to the earth with our specific blood. And I just want you guys to know that you can reach out to me, because that's the only way I feel comfortable, is when someone knows that they can come to me. I can't. It's hard for me to reach out first. It's hard for me to speak up. And I know that I need some love, like, badly. Like, I'm not about it, every day.
We got every day.
I was in that position for a long time, L. Like, I have a heart to help, right? But I guess growing up as an only child, I don't know. It was always hard for me to reach out to people, right? But if you called me, I was here, open arms. I'm gonna give you everything I got, clothes off my back, food, everything. I'm gonna challenge you. Once a week, reach out to one person.
Okay.
Just one person. They might receive it, they might not, but it's not about them. It's about you growing to a different place. If you're trying to teach me how to be holistic, you got to be willing to stop and talk to people. No different from this opportunity. Most people don't want to hear this. They think we scam them for some outrageous.
Oh, on the street, I do.
So it's the same thing. You just have to, it's your mindset. You're stopping yourself. That's your own fear of rejection or whatever. Fear is nothing but false evidence appearing real. As soon as you reach out, hit me up. I'll be your accountability partner with it. I hope.
Thank you.
Ew, don't take them words lightly, because she absolutely will be your accountability partner. So,
yes, she will be.
Ready. She put it out there. If you're accepting the offer, I just want to let you know that I hope that you're ready.
I want to talk about that as a trader, when I did my first trade training for the group, I was so nervous. I'm new at this. Who am I to come here thinking I'm going to teach somebody else something that I'm still figuring out, But I knew that it was helping me, and I know a lot of people needed it. And I have a big heart. I just, I don't know how to not give. I don't know how to not care. So, but I had a big fear of, like, I don't have a fear of asking questions because I want to get the information, but I have a fear of, okay, I have the knowledge now. And most people think you're crazy, I try to help people just doing a budget. I told my younger sister, she's always struggling, but she makes good money, but she doesn't budget. She knows I'm an accountant. I reach out to her, and just because my family didn't take my help and rejected me, it made me fearful to give that information to new people, strangers. I'm all the way in Orlando. I didn't know anybody, but I knew that I had some information and it was working. So whether you was gonna be able to grasp it or not, I knew that with each person I reached out to, each time I dropped a chart, each time I did a trade training, it just made me feel more comfortable to know that, dang, one more person figured out. Another person was able to make their first withdrawal. Another person finally, something clicked for them on the charts, So don't be fearful, because I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I give a trade training, it helps me be better. So the more you talk about the holistic stuff, the more people's gonna hear it, and before you know it, that's gonna go out to the universe. And whatever you're speaking out, so mind you, you're not speaking it out because you're scared. That means it's not growing. So you're gonna stay fearful.
Yes, water me, please, a little bit.
So what you do is you speak that out, speak it to more people. Now we can bring people to water. We can make them drink it. So you just knowing that you dish out as much water as possible, you spend your time doing that, you're gonna build courage. You're gonna even become more confident, because the more you repeat it, the more you say it, it's gonna be like second nature. I went from not knowing how to draw up a trend line. I see trend lines without drawing them up. I just had to be fearless enough to say, I'm gonna draw the trend line until I get it. I'm gonna tap until I get it. So you just talk to every person, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm on my health journey, and I'm trying my best to learn as much as I can. So I'll definitely be hitting you up, since I don't go to doctors. That's not my thing. So I'm excited to know that you have that. And I would have never known if we didn't have this call, which is the purpose. We have so many talents, so many gifts. Don't let that gift die in that box. You want to go in that box empty, not filled up with all that knowledge you have. So, hey, we got 37 people on this call. You got 37 people to hit up. Write them names down. Be ready.
Boom, that's good stuff, y'all. Listen, this is why we're on this call, right? This is exactly why we're on this call, to motivate, to empower, to love on each other. You never know who needs the love, guys. We never know what people are really going through, right? You can't tell what somebody's going through from the outside. It's really the internal battle. The battle is the battle is in
I'm
here,
well, how are you?
right? So yeah, man, that's good stuff. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Elle, for being vulnerable enough to share with us. We love you, boo. We got you.
You know,
All right?
I'm gonna say one more thing real quick. I almost didn't make this call today.
But God,
Let's talk about that. I almost did not make this call, something I worked hard to do. But I'm going through things. But I told myself I'm gonna get it together because y'all need to hear this stuff.
yep.
I'm here, So I feel your pain, but sometimes you gotta just reach out, which I did. I text my team and said, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I need some prayers, something. And they gave it to me, and I'm here. So they talk about us being emotional and all that stuff, but it's okay to be emotional. It's
Yep.
okay to cry because we strong. I just call it liquid prayers. That's it. Let them things flow. You dust it off. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go put my makeup on. I'm gonna get my mind right. I'll put on the audio, and I'm here.
We appreciate
Show
you.
up.
Yep.
Show up.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. All right, so next we got Alyssa. Wait, it's two of y'all. Where'd she go? Alyssa Reeves, is that you? Yeah, okay, bam. All right, my bad.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, hey everyone. I really wanted to just say how thankful I am for you guys doing the Forex Queens group and just having this call in general. For me, I'm out of state and I signed up through Paris, so all of my connection has been very male oriented. So to have this is exactly what I needed. And it's funny that Elle beat me because she's my cousin, and I signed her up, and so she's been on here for a few weeks, and I knew she needed the way that the family loves on each other and all of that is exactly what I wanted to bring to myself, to bring to her. So I'm happy that you guys received her in the way that you did. Like, that she really beat me to it, because like that's the kind of loving that I'm sure we're all wanting and all needing, just having that strong female bond with each other. It is really important, especially in such a male dominant industry. So like, I really am appreciative of this call. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of my background, I also coach college basketball like Shamika, but I kind of took a step back from it once the pandemic hit, just because of where I was in my life. And so I used this time to just kind of find something new, figure myself out a little bit. And finding GTI, finding Forex trading has really given me, a fire, a passion back that kind of wasn't there for a little bit, and I didn't realize was missing. And so I just continue to stay tapped in and continue to stay encouraged. And I'm thankful for like Shamika, Kendria, all you guys, Kathleen, for Ty, for showing us and leading us, because I think it's so important to have that type of visual leadership. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm appreciative. All the ladies in the chat, whenever we going back and forth, like, I have a lot of fun with y'all, and I hope y'all having fun with me. And I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. Like, we have a lot of I feel like a lot of potential in here, and Chairman 15 is done. So I'm with y'all, and I'm growing, learning every day, and just trying to be encouraged. So that's all I wanted to say.
That's good stuff. We appreciate that. We appreciate you for sharing, right? We appreciate, you know, allowing us to hear your voice, being able to put your face with your name in. Again, ladies, this group is incredible, right? An incredible group of women. So let's just continue to inspire and motivate each other. But we appreciate that, Alyssa. That's good stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
So next, I think we had TK. Bam. Hello, beautiful. This is the young lady that does a lot of our flyers, guys. She's extremely talented. She's incredible. Her energy that she brings each and every single day, I'm grateful for it, man. I'm grateful to have met her on this journey, right? She inspires me more than she knows it every single day. But TK, the floor is yours. I think I had you unmuted, but maybe not. Let me try this again.
TK in the building.
Hello, hello everyone. How you doing, ladies?
Hello, hello, hello.
So I actually have an actual question at the end of this, but I can't go on before saying, you know, one of the great things about this whole journey is meeting all of you, because, you know, throughout my life I've been told over and over again, and forgive me if I cry, so that I cared too much. That when you put your heart, you know, give your heart to people, you're caring too much, you're caring too much. And until I saw the example of you all, it let me know that that was not a burden. That was not something that I should be ashamed of, because you can do that. You can actively be helping others, and you see the return, you see the love back. And it's only those few that are unable to accept how much you care that are trying to put you down, because maybe in that capacity they can't care as much. And you ladies really, really gave me that example that you can do this, you can care for your people, and it does work. It's not something that's foreign, it's not something that's abnormal, and it's truly a gift. So I do want to thank all of you ladies, because I've had interactions with all of you ladies. I wish I had more interaction with Kathleen more, but thank you all for being that example and showing that, because, you know, for a while I downed myself for caring in that manner, but you've shown me that yes, that's something that is a gift. But my question really was, you know, I go and I go. I've been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, and my mind just constantly goes. Even when I'm trying to turn that off, my mind is on what a flyer should look like. My mind is on, you know, pips. Like I've literally had dreams watching the market, and I'm like, you know, waking up like thinking about the market. And I know that there should be a time so I won't burn myself out. So how do you ladies take your time and block out the world enough to get back refocused and then get back to, you know, doing the things that y'all do?
I'll
Meek,
say
you want to
this.
take? Yep.
Yeah, I'll say this. The first thing you have to do is know that it's okay to be a little bit selfish, right? For us people that have those big hearts, we'll give and give and give and give, and we often find ourselves hurt because it feels like nobody's giving back to us, right? It's okay to be a little bit selfish. It's okay to take time for you. Kendria will tell you, I am a work-life balance person. Nobody's throwing my balance off. When I started coaching college basketball, they told me straight up, you don't have no life no more. I looked at every coach, all the way from Gino to the coach at the D3 school, and was like, oh, y'all tripping. No, like, you have to make time for you. Now, I don't think it's anything wrong with the dreams, right? Because that just shows your focus. I can't tell you how to turn your brain off. I can't meditate. I can't listen to an audiobook because my brain is just always going. But I think it gets better the moment that you start to at least take some time for you, which is why I said when you make your hourly planner for the day, like put your lunch in there, put your nap in there. Like you have to figure out how to balance this thing. The moment that we're off balance is the moment that we blowing an account, we worrying about who leaving as opposed to who's coming. Like the moment that we're not centered is the moment that everything else starts to fall apart. But take some time for you, TK. Take a day off. I'm doing this today, but Saturday's normally my day I don't do anything. You ain't gonna see me in the chat. You're not gonna see me do anything. Like today's normally my day. It's okay to do that. It's okay. And what I've learned to do is to find other people that are like-minded or have the same type of heart that I have, right? So I help everybody, but there are only certain people that are gonna be able to pour into you. Everybody can't receive from everybody. That's just life. So find you more people that have the same mindset or the same heart, if you will, that you do. That way you're always being full. Like you're not just pouring out, you're getting filled up as you're giving. That will help too. Anybody else?
Good stuff. No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's key. That is key. Because I mean, I was looking for help in trading. It was a void in our group. We didn't really have people focus so much on trading. It was all about the business. So I was like, man, you know, what can I do to fill that void? So sometimes you got to become that, become what's missing, you know? So I felt like that for a long time because I felt like I was pouring out, giving everyone trade help, but I still needed help. You know, like you know, I know I had the education, but I really felt like, man, there's so many traders. I want the help. I want all the gems you have. So sometimes you got to just look at yourself and say, you know what, this is what you need. Why don't you become it? So I took a step back and got more in the charts, where as opposed to me spending maybe 5 hours just in the chat looking at stuff, no, I needed to spend 5 hours going to class, going to go live, sharpening my skills. And then I'm gonna tell you this, most importantly, it was the mindset calls. Those calls help you when you feel like you're giving too much and not getting enough back, because nobody want to be emptied out, you know. So that's one of the things I did. I started levitating towards the people I seen that was helping other people a lot. You know, every time I was helping somebody, Kathleen is literally, I mean, I don't know how the girl do it. It's like she got magic and just pull out the chart. I'll be like, damn, girl, all I got to say was, yeah, go to this page. She was like, nah, I got it. Here's the chart. You know, teamwork. I love it, you know? So that means I need to be talking to Kathleen more because I see she wants to help. I'm a helper. Find people that's like you. You know, that's why I love TK. I try to talk to her often, and you know what? I needed people to reach out, and she's one of the few people that calls me on a regular basis. Hey, Ty, I didn't see you around. Seem like you've been a little quiet. What's going on? You okay? I never had that before, especially not from other Black queens. So I think it's key to definitely lean and find other like-minded people, and y'all just keep elevating. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, you elevate so strongly, some people start mimicking you, even though they don't like you. So be the example, girl. Be the example. Keep putting out them flyers. Keep helping. It's all gonna come back to you. Because I can't wait for TK Productions, honey, because I gotta move.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Listen,
the flyers are fire.
That girl got a gift. So yeah, just Kat, you got something? Because I'm a piggyback. If you got something, you
Yeah, no, I was just saying that's kind of why we wanted to create the women's group, because we know that everybody's got their own gifts, everybody's got their own talents, everybody's got, you know, that thing that's special about you that everybody needs to see. So the fact that we do have everybody in this group, definitely, like, that's what the chats are for. Like, use the chats to vent, use them to uplift everybody, because you never know what people are going through on that particular day, and whatever you have to offer, whatever you have to give, don't be selfish with it. Like, actually, like, pour yourself out in these chats, because you know you just don't get it back. Like, everybody in this group is always so encouraging. Everybody in this group always has great things to say. Like, there's nothing you can put in that chat that's gonna get you kicked out. There's nothing you can put in the chat that is gonna make us not love you. Like, whatever you need, that's what it's for. So make sure you guys aren't being afraid to pour your heart into the chat, into the groups, because you never know who needs to hear your story. You never know who wants to piggyback on what you're saying. Any type of encouragement is always appreciated, always welcome, because you never know who needs to hear it at that moment to keep them holding on to, you know, whatever's happening in their lives. So TK, we love you. We appreciate everything that you do for the group. We see how you pour out, how you love everybody, and just know that it's coming back. Just know that it's coming back to you 100-fold. So keep doing what you're doing.
boom, boom. I had something to say, but we're gonna drop the mic, right? Everything that you need, you know, is within the group. So yeah, shout out to you, TK. Continue to be who you are. To everybody, you have a place right? You have a place in this organization. You have a place in this family. You have a place amongst all of the women. You're special, right? You're special to me. I appreciate you every single day, right? So don't ever think that, you know, you're doing something wrong because you care for somebody. No, that's crazy. I ain't calling you crazy. I'm just saying, you know, don't think that, right? We come from a caring God, and the characteristics of Christ, we're made in the likeness of his image. So everything that you are, everything that you have inside of you, especially the good stuff, it comes directly from the creator. So don't ever think that you're doing something bad because, you know, you have a big heart, and people are people. At the end of the day, that's what we have to realize and understand. People are going to be people. And because somebody reflects on you, or they go off on you because of who you are, or seemingly because of who you are, it's really because of who they are. It's what they're struggling with on the inside of them. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. The key to life in general, don't take things personally, right? Because again, we never know what people are going through, and they may be having a bad moment. Yeah, they spew off on you, but don't take it personal, man. Give them the same grace that Christ gives us. That's what I've learned how to do. Over the course of the last 3 years, I've learned how to give people grace because Christ gives us the grace that we're undeserving of. So now we have to learn to give people that same grace. I ain't here to preach, no sermon or nothing like that, but you know, I'm just here to help you understand. All right, so next I think we had Jolie. We got 45 more minutes, y'all. We got 45 more minutes. It looks like we're gonna go exactly to 1 o'clock, and I'm excited about that. I'm glad that you all are engaging. I'm glad that you all are, you know, unmuting yourself, being transparent and being vulnerable on this call. That's exciting. So let me unmute Jolie. Jolie, did you mean to raise your hand, or did you not mean to raise your hand?
Don't do that, Jolie, like that.
You know, I don't usually have anything to say, so I understand that.
Okay.
But I was.
Well, can we see your face, beautiful?
I'm driving. Hold on. You know, I can't do all this. I'm
You're
the
right. My
seasoned
bad.
one, so
yeah, you might need to keep your
hat on.
off.
My bad.
Yes.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel, mama.
But I heard the young lady, Ella. Hopefully I'm saying her name correct. Please forgive me if I'm not. What she was saying, and I too, I'm a college coach, believe it or not. I was a head coach and now I'm an assistant coach, and I too have problems reaching out to people. I take my shirt off the back to help anybody that comes to me and asks for help, but for me to go ask for help for myself, I have the hardest time to doing that. But if you just, it's just something that you have to practice, and I'm still practicing because I'm still not there yet, and I'm 65 years old, still trying to get there. So it will take you some time, but continue to reach out, find people that you feel comfortable with, and start there, and then eventually everything else will work itself out for you. I'm trying to get out of my own way, out of my own self's way. Sometimes you just get in the way of yourself, and you have to allow yourself to make mistakes because nobody's mistake free. And everybody's not going to be excited with you about some of the things that you do, and that's okay too. That took me a minute to get to that place in my life as well. But do what you do you, and be happy, and everything else will work out for you. I want to thank everybody for this opportunity to allow women to get together and talk and let things out that they may have some concerns or questions about. But life is life, and if you don't enjoy life, you may have some difficult times. So try to enjoy what you do have and do what you can do. And you do have to find time for yourself in anything that you do, because everything will be overburdened and it will be discouraging. That's it. Thank y'all.
We appreciate that wisdom, Jolie. We really do appreciate that. You know, like you say, it ain't often that you speak, but man, we really do appreciate it. You know, coming from, you know, a 65-year-old in the organization, in this business, you know, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of seasoned people in this organization. So, you know, we appreciate your stick-to-itiveness. We appreciate you hanging around with us and sharing that knowledge and wisdom with us. So next, I think we have Sherwana. Okay, so make sure I'm right. Sherwana, and then did I see you say Nikki? Audrey, your cousin Nikki? Okay, so Sherwana, then Nikki, then Shay, then Sierra. All right, let me unmute Shawana right quick. Bam, there you go.
Hello, I just wanted to get on the call and introduce myself to everyone. I just started last week. I didn't know you guys had a women's group, so I'm glad that I went in the chat and saw the message. So thank you for joining me. And I wanted to personally thank you because I texted you late last night after my launch call and asked you if you could do a Q&A with my family. And you were excited and you were more than willing. And I just thank God for putting me with this community. So I just wanted to introduce myself.
Well, welcome, beautiful. Welcome. We're glad to have you. Yes, we're absolutely glad to have you, man. This is a great decision that you made for yourself, right?
Did she say a week and she already launching?
Yeah, she launched yesterday. Yeah,
Woo.
and she had, and get this, she had 12 people on her call.
Yeah. Because some people were like in the house, we were in the house together, so it was a lot of us.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, so stick with it, man. You know, stick with it. Like I always tell everybody, 12 to 18 months. If you give this thing 12 to 18 months, your life will look completely different. You know, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. We got to give ourselves some time to be successful, go through the bumps and bruises, but understand that you're not going through it alone. And if you stick with it, success is on the other side of the disasters. So yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm glad to have you on the squad. Glad to have you in the women's group.
Thank you.
And I just added you to the chat, so you should be in there now.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect. So next we have Miss Nikki, Audrey Taylor. I know we have a few Nikki's, but Audrey Taylor, you're up. What's up, love?
Hello.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi. I just want to say that I had to do like a mindset change coming into the group because I had actually started months ago. But I do love the chats and the communication. I know that I do have to step up more to become, you know, who I want to be and be more successful. So it's all a learning experience, and I'm ready to just go further.
Oh, wait, what happened? You have signed out because you're excited. Can y'all see me still?
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I just got a message that popped up. Sorry. Yeah, Audrey. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. Listen, we're excited to have you. I'm glad that you're back. You know, you have a great follower. I'm sorry, you have a great leader in Shamika. You know, I know that's your family, but she's been able to do some incredible things, man. So, you know, we're happy to have you back. You're on the right team, right? You're linked with the right person to help you be as successful as you want to be. And mindset is 90% of the journey, 90% of the battle. That's the labor that's attached to this. It's no real manual labor, right? But the most labor that's attached to this is being able to shift that mindset and to even believe, right? Believe that this can even be possible for you to make money on your smartphone from the comfort of your own homes, or to be able to create generational wealth. Some people still can't wrap their minds about being able to create generational wealth, man, but it's really literally at our fingertips with this opportunity. So we're excited to have you. I remember the first day walking into the office and actually showing you the presentation. But you know, here we are months later and you're back, right? So take hold of the opportunity, man, take off running with it, because the sky is not even the limit. Jolie, you got your hand raised again. Did you mean to do that, or was that an accident?
I did this time too. I just wanted to say one thing. Shamika, congratulations to you. She's the one that got me involved into this, and she has written a book for us, and everyone needs to go out and purchase her book.
Okay, promo. Okay, market
it. So I had to make sure everybody was aware of that in case you didn't get it on the chat. She has, it is at Amazon, but you can look through the chat to find the book that she has written. So go purchase it. I think it'll help a lot of us.
Shamika, can you drop the name of it in the chat?
Yeah, I'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, this is.
And it was the #1 open up. The guy girl, #1 seller.
Ain't got her right.
Hey.
Ain't got right.
I didn't even want to do it.
But you stepped outside of your comfort zone, right? And your success is now on the other side of that comfort zone.
Hey, you better quote me.
That's a word right there.
Yes.
That was a word. All right, so who we got up next? I think we got Shay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Shay was next.
All right, let me.
Shay.
Yeah, I hope y'all got y'all pen and paper ready to take some copious notes, because I'm sure Shay about to drop some bombs on
Are
it.
you ready or you ready?
No, you ready?
Let me see. I think I unmuted you. Maybe I didn't. Let me try that again. Bam.
Can you hear me? Hey!
Yes, Shay.
Listen. Let me, hold up, Shay. Hold up. Let me tell y'all something. I done known this girl since the 6th grade. All my life. She's incredible. She's a phenomenal leader. Listen, the way that she speaks, man, she belongs in front of millions, right? So she's really practicing on us, because she's going to be on stage in front of 1 million people someday in her life, right? I'm speaking it. I'm speaking it for her, whether she wants to be or whether she doesn't. It's going to happen, because the things that she says, the passion that she speaks with, the testimony that she has to share is extremely incredible. I'm excited. I'm happy to have known her for so long. I'm glad God reconnected us right on this path, on this journey, because to watch her grow and develop into extreme firecracker, man, is exciting. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shay. You was unmuted. I don't know what happened. You muted again. Let me try this.
There she goes.
What's up?
Hey.
I hate seeing your face, Ty. You make a player emotional.
Listen, I love you guys so much. I am not here to present the call. It's Saturday. It feels good to be outside, because that process within itself is it's a gift, because on the opposite side of the screen, I can't see you, but I do feel your energy. I do feel your pain, or whatever the case may be, because some people, they get on the call, they're not really sure, so to actually be on this call today is just a testament. When you step out on faith, the person that reached out to you, they knew that you were going to be on this call today. So without that first initial contact, without you saying yes or whatever the case may be, you wouldn't be here. So I want to say thank you so much to the leaders who are consistent, an example to me. You guys are set the tone for me. Kat, your humility, oh my gosh, it's just like a cloak of like the Holy Spirit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? When she calls you, she's like, hi, how are you doing? And your spirit just automatically submit, because the person on the other end has something for you, whether it's love, whether it's comfort, whether it's knowledge, whatever the case may be. And then you have Kendria, man, the most consistent warrior I ever seen in my life, just knocking down barriers. So you're connected to the right group of people, right? Because if you have a single mother like Kendria, who's going out, who's smashing the charts, who's going out in the community, changing lives, at the end of the day, it's the same thing Jesus did. What did he do? He knocked over the tables in the synagogues, right? Because what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be healing your people. So I thank you for that, right? And you got Shamika on there, ready to drag you to your destiny, right? Because if you don't break down those strongholds, right, you can't do it by yourself. And I want to say thank you to Shamika so much for just receiving me, even on yesterday, because I'm not perfect, right? I know what my gift is, but I also know what my weakness is. So in order to deal with that, I have to be connected to the right group of people. And that goddamn Top Pips, baby, you know what I'm saying? I call her, y'all don't know this, but I call her Xena the Warrior Princess, right? Because when she come up in the charts, she be like, give me that bag. Give me that bag, right? And so I'm so excited to know that on every element, I'm connected. I feel safe. You guys are my insurance, right? And the reason that I say that is because in the areas where I really need people, you guys represent every area of that. So I can't wait to continue to grow and develop and to receive what you guys are doing, right? Because on the other side of my comfort zone, on the other side of my fear, is that success that I want to see. I want to see that in my children. I want to lay generational wealth, right? I want to break those curses of communication, right? Because at the end of the day, we're somewhere at some point have been connected to somebody that told you that you couldn't do it. But today is a testament for each panelist on today's call. They did it, even when somebody told them no, right? So I just want to say thank you. I love you guys. Continue doing what you're doing. You guys are so amazing, so phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see you at the top because the bottom is wet. I'm just kidding.
I thought you wasn't gonna do the call. I thought you wasn't gonna do the call. You can't help yourself. You can't help yourself.
No.
I can't help it.
I can't help it. You're right. But I love you. Thank you so much to everybody on the call. Peace and blessings.
Yep, love you too, Shay. That's
Love you, Shay.
So next, I think we have Sierra York. All right, so listen, let me tell y'all a little bit about C, right? We were teammates. We played semi-professional basketball together. We were teammates. To be honest, we really didn't get along that well when it first started off for whatever reason, right? But then, listen, let me tell you the power of God. She's the person that got me signed up, right? I wasn't disobedient to my creator because I asked him for a way. I asked him for some direction. And he sent it in the form of somebody that really wasn't even, we weren't the best of friends. But now, that's my dog. That's my dog. I am indebted to her, right? I've been able to become a better person because of her, right? I embarked on a new journey because of her, all because I was obedient to my Father, which is in heaven. When you ask Christ, when you ask your creator, when you ask God, when you ask your source to show you some direction, you can't disregard the direction that he shows you because he brings it in the form of something or somebody that you don't expect it to be in the form of. So listen, see, I appreciate you, man. I don't know if I tell you enough. I don't know if I can tell you enough. I really appreciate you. But the floor is yours. Let me, you're unmuted. The floor is yours.
Yeah, definitely got to give it back to you though, Ken. I'm very thankful for everybody who has joined GTI. Me being the first female in the group, that helped start the thing. I never had this. I always was surrounded by males, strong males. I never had this group, right? So I just wanted to come on here and just say thank you to y'all. I'm grateful for Kendria. When I first met her, I was like 24 when she actually got started. And I'm like, she's not gonna listen to me. She's a grown woman. But I'm definitely grateful for y'all. Definitely gonna say balance is big. A lot of y'all that don't know me, I fell off the map. Left a couple people hanging. I was going through my own stuff. I was young, but I came back. And I came back to a family. I came back to y'all. Y'all have definitely built something that we talked about doing, but we never did it, And so I'm definitely grateful to be coming back to definitely a strong group of women. I know I'm probably one of the youngest ones in this group, so I know I got to learn a lot from a lot of y'all, But I just wanted to come on and say thank you for this. I definitely needed this myself. I'm kind of like a wall, sometimes a turtle, my mom used to call me. So having this group is definitely something that's big for me as well. And I just want to thank all y'all for that too.
Yep, right back at you, man. Right back at you. Ty, you got something to say.
Do I? I do. I'm excited because, before I Am Academy, I actually was I had spent $500 for a broker where they trade for you, But it bothered me because they told me I had to wait so long before I can learn myself. And I need to know I need the recipe. I don't just want to eat because I want to share with other people. So to be honest, my girlfriend found Sierra and it's like, you may be the youngest, but you was the one that said yes.
Yep.
Without your yes, without you being the first, we wouldn't be here. Without you dropping those Loom videos that I've watched over and over and over.
Oh my God, those are golden.
So it's like, I'm really appreciative of that, So I'm just happy that because of your yes and our yes, and we kept making more yeses, you were able to come back to something great.
Yep.
Because we all go through things.
Yep.
And I'm 39, I'm about to be 40 in February. A lot of people thought I was in my 20s.
Damn, you old.
But I'm old. But that's okay because that's another reason why 3 years ago, I was almost dying. I was 260 pounds. I could barely wake up. I was waking up, my breath was short. Sometimes my arm was numb and I was just sitting up. I wasn't even doing anything. So it's like, y'all got to understand that you got to take care of yourself, especially for a journey like this big. So I can understand where, Sierra, you had a big dream and look at it. It's here. You planted the seed. That's most importantly. You planted that seed and now there's so many trees. Now you get to come and chill in the shade, plant some more trees. And look, you came back, boom, P1000, boom, P2000. Like, dude, who's gonna be the first chairman? I'm ready. Like, I'm excited for you.
It's a race. It's a race to this
We're
chairman
racing
run.
in this thing.
It's a race to this chairman run. Y'all know I like a little competition.
We all ballers in here. A lot of us are ballers. So, you know, it's a competition.
Hold on. Sierra, I want to say this to you. Yeah, you planted the seed. You are learning now how to be consistent, right? Be the person you were before you fell off, son. You still got all that knowledge and we need it. The things that we can help you with are life things and how to grow up to be a grown woman and how to handle those things, right? You got the charts. You have just as much of what we need as we have of what you need. Please be the person you were before.
Girl, she begging you.
Like literally, I need you, Slim. Whether you disappeared or not, we all go through that.
Yep.
All the time. It's okay. Don't be afraid to be yourself though. Like for me, being here before you fell off and seeing how you are now, you're not ready to be yourself yet. But we need you. It's cool.
Yes,
We do not
signs.
It's a place.
Moves.
just like I told TK, it's a place. It's a place for you. It's a place for you. It's a place for all of us. But it's a place for you in this organization, without a question. Right? So don't ever question that. Don't ever, you were humble enough to come back. And because of your humility, now you transition right into to fit back into the puzzle piece where you left off. So yeah, man, don't think because you left and came back. So what? You came back. That's the bottom line. You're here. Do what you do. Continue to grow. Continue to develop. But do what you do because there's a place for you.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Bam. The same frequency, Kat.
I know.
It's that frequency. All right,
Holmes vibe.
Yeah, that's that Holmes vibe. Jolie, you got your hand raised again, bruh. Meek, come on now, get your aunt, Meek.
We got Shanda.
Yeah, that's Meek mom. Shonda
my
Jones.
mom.
Yeah,
Yes.
Let me unmute
her
her.
hand raised.
Bam, yeah, she got her hand raised.
And then YGW.
Yeah, that's Toya. Miss Shonda, you unmuted.
Good morning, ladies.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, Meek.
First, I'd like to say there's a divine place and purpose for everybody at every time. So I'm happy to be here with you ladies at this point in time. I have watched my daughter, Shamika, over the last several months, just dedicate her time to this business. And I watched her. And I wanted to join, but in my personal life and my government job, I've been so busy. But now God is putting me in a place of transition where I'm able to not only watch my baby, but I'm able to follow her leadership. So I'm excited to be here, not only with Shamika, but with all of you dynamic ladies, and to learn and grow and get these coins together. So I send all praises to God for each of you. So thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to
Shamika, you better not start crying.
I already know it.
Shamika, you better not start crying.
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Finally, welcome. No, I'm just playing. No pressure though. I mean, mom is looking to you now. That's a lot of pressure, but we have I'm gonna send you to Sierra and Ty, and they're gonna get your pips right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you to Kendria. You're gonna talk to your mindset. And I'm going to stay Shamika. I feel like for you, it's a balance thing. Because I know your life, right? I'm going to help you as much as I can to stay balanced. That's what you need from me. But I appreciate you trusting me and following me and allowing me to lead you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Man, we appreciate that. We appreciate you, Mama Jones. We appreciate you for coming to rock with us. We appreciate your ability to humble yourself, right? To go from the teacher to the student, right? Because now you're taking direction and you're taking orders from your daughter, right? But in this business, she's a little bit more seasoned. So that's incredible. That's an incredible thing for you to be able to humble yourself and receive that with love, Shabika, right? To give it with love. So yeah, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the winner circle. Welcome to Second Comma. Welcome to the GTI family. Welcome to the GTI ladies. All that. All right. So perfect. Next we got Latoya. Bam. Let me unmute you.
How you doing?
Great. How about yourself?
It's been a long morning, man. Long morning.
But
Trying to
you
get ready
here?
for this wedding.
Absolutely.
I'm here. So I just wanted to I was listening to everybody talk. Hey, how you doing? I was listening to everybody talk, and I just wanted to touch on failure and fear. Like, when you win, you don't learn nothing from winning. You really learn when you lose, or when you scared of something and you step out. And even if you fail, like, that's when you really learn. You don't learn nothing from winning, because when I won games, we just went out and drank and got and partied. But when we lost, we sat back and we thought about that thing, what we did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't try it out, you don't know what you're capable of. So you got to step outside your comfort zone and stretch yourself a little bit to see how that feel. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And then you want to step out even more. Just stretch out. You got to stretch yourself out. Even kids, when they growing teeth, it hurt. But that's how you win. You know what I'm saying? That's how you grow. It's painful. And I appreciate y'all for taking me under y'all wing and showing me the way, because I ain't gonna lie, I was out there. I was way out there, but I felt like this brought me back to my passion of teaching and coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real passion of mine. So it's like, now this is a bigger purpose than any school could give me. They took that privilege away from me because I had a record. And now I can do it myself and how I want to do it. And I'm teaching kids how to go and be financially free instead of going to work for somebody. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Toya. We definitely appreciate you. You pretty live in the chat. You're pretty active in the chat. You drop those motivational, inspirational videos every day. So yeah, we definitely appreciate you. And one thing that I just wanted to, kind of touch on, is this opportunity, if you allow it to, this opportunity will really help you to understand purpose, right? It'll help you to find your purpose, because whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, there's a place for you in this organization. And I'm talking to everybody. There's a place for you in this organization. There's a place for you on this team. But we have to be still enough, right? We have to be still enough to hear so that we can figure out what our purpose is. There's a quote that I heard that I was listening to something the other day. When you know who you are, you know who you are not. And when you know who you're not, right, you know what not to allow. You know what not to allow to interrupt your peace, to allow to interrupt, the happiness, the joy that we live in. So first and foremost, we have to learn who we are, guys. We have to understand our purpose. We have to get to the center of that. But you have to be still enough to hear from your source, to hear from the creator. So yeah, do we have anybody else? Sherwana, I see you over there with them bomb sunglasses you got on, girl. You over there styling and profiling on them. Anybody else got anything that they want to share? We have about 15 more minutes. I have something that I want to share with you all as well. But we have about 15 more minutes. Miss Brittany, okay, I see you raised your hand. Did you mean to do that, or you acting like Jolie over there? I unmuted you, I think. There you go.
Okay. This is a little off topic, but just before we ended the call, I don't know how many parents are on here at CMS. I do work for CMS and I'm kind of frontline. So if y'all have any questions with what's going on for the next school year, y'all can reach out to me and I can explain and help you guys with that.
Perfect. Edith, you have a question. Let me find you. This is my best friend, guys. This is one of my best friends. She started with us a while ago. Life happened, but she came back. She just started with us again on Sunday. Her birthday was actually on Sunday, and she came back to join us on her birthday. So I'm excited about that. Being able to build this, being able to do this with your friends, you know, with your family and friends is an incredible thing. So I appreciate you for trusting me enough, right? I appreciate you for trusting me enough to come and get started with this. But the floor is all yours.
Yes.
You froze, I think.
Yeah, so just piggybacking off what Bestie said, like she's such a blessing to my life. Oh no.
We hear you.
Frozen? Let me step out. It might be this car. You hear me? Okay. Well, I just wanted to say I'm really thankful for being back in the group. You know, as humans, we hard-headed. And I realized when I came in the first time, even though I was on fire, I was excited, I was terrified at the same time. So taking that time to kind of regather myself and come back, like I'm in a new space. You know, I feel that fire. I'm ready to spread the word. My spirit is in another place. This is a blessing, y'all. This is a blessing. We got to make sure we share it and get our people together. That's all. I'm getting emotional.
I love you. I love you.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome. Please don't start crying, guys.
Right. Ooh, it's hard not to, but when you see what's going on, you can't help but feel some type of way, y'all. If you don't, something wrong.
You can't help it. Can't help it. That's exactly right. That's that unction. That unction inside of you is Christ. Is Christ talking to you? So absolutely, I'm glad you followed it. You know, I'm glad that you came back to go on this chairman run, because you know, when we on that private island, our friends that didn't join us, they're still going to be welcome. But I'm glad to at least have one with me. So you know, that's exciting. I appreciate you, Edith. All right, anybody else before we wrap this thing up? Ladies, Kat, Ty, Meek, y'all got anything y'all want to wrap up with?
Lex has a question or has something to say. Alexis.
Who? I'm sorry?
Alexis.
Okay. Did you unmute her? No. Bam, I unmuted her. Shawty Lex, what up?
Hi. Hold on, wait. I got to go to a different room. Sorry, guys. I'm at work.
Take you to the bathroom.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I love and appreciate you guys so much. I never had a space where I could open up like this, especially to other women. And I'm happy that I joined you guys and I took the chance on myself, because this is definitely out of my comfort zone. And I'm trying to get better at it every day. And you guys literally had me crying at work, because a lot of the stuff that you said just hit home, and for a long time I felt like I was alone, and now I don't. I feel like there's other people out there going through the same things that I'm going through, and I can actually open up to you guys and talk to you guys about it, and I've never had that before. And I just wanted to let you know that keep pushing me out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I love y'all, and I hope that I can meet every single one of you one day, because you know I live out of state.
That's all right. We're gonna be pulling up. I'm telling y'all, I'm buying a private island, and we're going to pull up.
Where are you from,
Okay.
Alexis?
I'm from Ohio.
She from out there with Mel.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah, definitely glad to have you.
I hope we can do this more often too.
Yeah, we will. We will. This is a great turnout. You know, so we'll definitely. I think we should do it at least once a month. I don't know about you guys.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I think we should definitely do this at least once a month. We'll figure out, you know, the logistics, the particulars, what day, what weekend in the month, or whatever the case may be. But we'll definitely try to, you know, keep this going. But we appreciate you, Alexis. We appreciate you for trusting us, right? For trusting us.
Oh, that too, Sierra, for sure.
I want to give a shout out.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to my best friend that is on this call. I am so excited. I saw her name over there. I see she hiding. See her? She hiding, but I'm so excited to have her here. I've been planting seeds in this girl so long. Cause I'm so grateful for all you guys, you know. But when I started the journey, it's like, I'm like, why am I eating with only strangers? Now I'm excited that you guys are my family, but I really wanted to bring in the people that I care and love about.
Yep.
You know, so, and the thing I told her was like, oh, there you go, kitty. See you, shut that face, girl. So what the funny thing is, you know, like trading is trading, and everybody don't want to do trading, but we don't want to do a lot of things. We don't want to work, but you want that money, you wanted that paycheck. So the trading is just the vessel. That's just going to get us the funds to pay the bills. That's it, skills to pay the bills. But what I wanted her to be here for really was for what we're having going on right now. Because we don't have female friends. I mean, women are so catty. They will tear you down. You know what I'm saying? And so I needed her to be around other strong, positive women more than anything. So to have her here today, I'm just like, girl, yes, show up to the cause, because this is what's going to help change your life. You know, we go to church. It's a word. This is a word. You know, we speaking these things into existence. So, you know, I know a lot of us believe in different things. So I just want you to stay connected to what you believe in, your source. And really all of it all means the same thing, whether you're Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, believe in Jesus, believe just in the stars and the moon and the earth, whatever it is, just stay connected to those things. And, you know, sometimes we're not able to go on a journey with everybody we want to, but don't stop planting seeds. Don't ever stop planting seeds, because eventually they come around, they grow into trees, beautiful flowers. So I can't wait for her to blossom and just actually be able to make connections with other Black women, other Spanish women, other white women, just women in general, for us to gain strength with each other. So yeah, I just wanted to give her a shout out for showing up today.
Hey friend, hey best friend.
All right.
Shout out to you for showing up. Shout out to you for showing up. That's exciting. That's what's up. So I think next we had somebody had their hand raised. I don't know if I missed somebody or
Brittany and Nikki.
Brittany Hill.
I think Nikki was waiting for a while too.
Okay, Nikki, boom. Jovanna, did you want to speak too? I know I see your hand raised. Nod your head if you had it raised because you wanted to speak, or you was just dropping that in the chat. Yeah, okay, perfect. We'll go with Nikki, then we'll go with Brittany, and then we'll go with Jovanna. I hope I'm saying that right. Maybe not, but bam, there you go, Nick.
All right, I just wanted to say I'm seeing a really big need for us to connect. I know this is all for trading, and I get that. But I think we need to create a space, a separate space, an empowering space. I've been in a couple of these over the past couple months, and the way I've connected with some women who, you know, who are going through or who are doing what they're doing. I think we need to do this a little more often. I know, because sometimes we don't know what somebody going through or what they may need or what, and we need this type of space. So I think that's going to be my task, is trying to create this space at least weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly. Because we didn't get this. We didn't get a lot of this when we was growing up. And so we need to create that space now. We need to be, we need that pat on the back as Black women, because, you know, we got to be strong. We got to be emotional. We got to play so many different roles. So yeah, that's gonna be my task. Yes, it does matter, TK, and that was one thing I really wanted to say to you. You're gonna have to create whatever space you're gonna need to create to slow your mind down. It could be meditation, it could be a workout. You know, it's gonna be whatever you're gonna need to be to create that peace. Some people like to take baths. Baths have been my saving grace. Some people like to meditate. Some people like to pray. Some people like to read the Bible. But I think whatever it's going to be, you're going to need to create that space to slow your mind down, because you don't want to be like a bank account. We ain't trying to see no NSF. So that's all.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know, like we were saying a few minutes ago, you know, we want to try to at least now start to do this at least once a month. You know, the ladies of GTI check-in, whatever it is that we want to call it. But we definitely should keep this rolling. This was a phenomenal thing that we've started. And hopefully, you know, and I'm not going to say hopefully, let me watch my words. And then one day, you know, we'll have 200, 300, 400, 500 women that we're able to empower and uplift. And then we can have our own conference, right? I see the big picture in this. I'm a big picture believer. Yes. I'm a big picture thinker. So, you know, I see our own women's conference and convention that we have, you know, where we're doing nothing but empowering and uplifting and loving on each other, right? Because that's the key to all of this. In spite of, we have to love on each other. and we have to give each other the grace that we've been giving every single day. All right, so next we're gonna go with Miss Brittany Hill. We appreciate you, Nikki. We appreciate you for that. That's good stuff. Brittany, bam.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be really quick, but I heard everyone saying thank you, so I couldn't let this moment go by without thanking you, Kendria. We went to middle school and high school together, and I'm kind of quiet, like it takes me a while to warm up to people, so I just started kind of talking in some of the chats, but you guys have been so welcoming, and I appreciate that. So I will be speaking more in the chats. I appreciate everyone here, and I'm excited to grow with y'all. I will be one of the 15 chairmen.
Yes.
31st, so
facts. All right, so what you just dropped in the chat about, talk about that for a second. Oh, I gotta unmute you again. Stop muting so fast. Y'all be moving too fast.
All right, so I'll put together an Excel sheet just with your name, where you're from, where you currently live, and maybe what you do, because you have a doctor or in healthcare. So any way that we can connect with each other outside of just trading, I think that would be great. So I'll put it probably in a Google chat first, so everybody can update it, and then we can drop it in our chat once everybody gets their information in there.
So what do you need from us? What do you need from us?
After I create the file, y'all will need to update your personal information.
Okay. All right, perfect. Yeah, we can handle that.
I like that. That's good. Because I think the whole point of us starting this group real quick before you move on was so that, you know, everybody's occupation, so that we wouldn't have to go outside of the group. Like, we can just pull our resources together and be able to use each other in whatever space that you're in. So, you know, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you have your own t-shirt company or anything like that, like we would like to keep it in-house so that everybody's businesses and occupations are booming with inside of this group. Yeah, networking. Yeah, so appreciate you for getting that together, Brittany.
Yep. All right, so next I believe we have Giovanna. I think you already unmuted. Am I saying your name right?
Yes, how are you guys doing? It's Giovanna. It doesn't matter though, you're good.
It does matter. It does matter. Your name is Giovanna, so I'm gonna call you by your name.
Yes. I just want to pay honor and respect to Coach Robinson. I've known her for a while. Coach Robinson had recruited me to go to North Carolina Central, but even though I didn't take that journey for her, I always knew you just have certain people in your life that you know you might connect with. So God most certainly connected us back. And when she reached out to me, it didn't matter what it was. It was just her credibility and the trust and respect that I had for her, that, you know, I was going to take that leap of faith no matter what it was. So I just want to just pay honor and respect to her. And just honor to you guys and just respect for you guys' selfless service and leadership. And it's very much appreciated with me being over here in Germany. So all the little acts of motivation and encouragement, I honor you guys and respect you all highly. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate you, and welcome to the squad. Welcome to the family.
And thank you for your service, Giovanna. You over there in Germany taking care of us. We're going to do everything we can to make sure you're straight here.
Yep.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yep. Right on. All right, perfect. So next we have Jasmine Carter. You are unmuted.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to all of y'all, and thank you to my sister Sierra. She's been getting on me and getting on me. She's been pushing me to join, and I kind of feel like kicking myself because I should have joined a long time ago, but I was one of those people like, I'm investing in my stocks. I have an everyday job, so I'm pretty good. I'm in my career. I don't really need to join Forex, but actually getting on this call, this is my first call, and getting on this call, like I'm realizing it's a community, and it's no such thing as too much money. So I just want to say thank y'all. Sis, keep pushing. I remember when you fell off, but by you coming back, you brought all of us back, and we're going to bring more people. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Kendria, you've been on us, so appreciate it, man.
Right on. We appreciate you for coming along and riding this wave with us. We don't talk about stocks over here. We talk about foreign exchange.
Right. Definitely.
No, but it's all good, man. Yeah, appreciate you for vibing out. Welcome to the squad. You see what you're linked to, so hopefully you guys will dive in head first and just go get it all, man. Because like you said, everybody wants more money The goal is a better quality of life. The goal is generational wealth. So this is absolutely the opportunity to help you do that. Shout out to you, C. You didn't come alone, right? You came back and you brought some people that's ready to run with you. So that's a great thing. I have the last person that I believe is
Kingdom.
Yeah, Michelle. I had a brain fart. Sorry. You unmuted, Michelle. The floor is yours.
Okay, no, so first and foremost, Ken, just always, want to give it back up to you. Thank you so much for your yes, for being available and connected to me so that I even had an opportunity to reach out at the point that I did. And so just want to thank everybody for being so authentic, for being so genuine, for being so community-minded, for being so empowered, for believing in yourselves, for saying yes to yourselves, and being willing to go out and, pave the way and be the trailblazer to create the path for others to come behind you. So thank you guys for your consistency. Thank you guys for your dedication. So really just expressing a whole lot of gratitude and thankfulness for the group of women that I've been blessed to be connected with. And that was really all I had to say. I don't have any questions or anything. I did want to call somebody out who I noticed was on the call, has been pretty silent. I didn't get to you, but I'm glad somebody did get to you, because Deidre, you are going to kill this. I don't know who signed you up.
Girl, you know I did. Me.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I don't know who signed you up or how you got connected, but Deidre is gonna kill this. I'm so excited for you. And that was really it. See, Ken, there you go. Do your thing, girl. Like, I'm just so excited. Look at her with these bugs.
I know, girl. Country
I'm
bugs. Sorry.
so excited and happy, for all of you guys and for everything that, each and every one of us is getting ready to do. Brittany, thank you so much for being willing to pioneer that spreadsheet for us so that we can go ahead and get our networking together. We should only be supporting each other just because. So if you need to buy clothes, if whatever you need to buy, like find somebody Black owned to support, find somebody, like we just need to do it anyway. So love you guys, and thank you again for your consistency and your dedication.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Michelle. We appreciate you for rocking with us, everything. You're always extremely positive when you bring a word, so we absolutely appreciate you. Before we wrap this up, does anybody else have anything? Nope. All right, perfect. I just want to leave y'all with something right quick. It won't be long, but I just want to share with everybody. I understand that everybody is on some type of journey in their life, right? Whether you are consciously aware of it or not. And one thing that we have to realize is that the journey is more important than the final destination, because along the journey, this is where you get equipped with the tools that you need for the final destination, right? And along this journey, there are 6 P's, right? 6 P's that you'll need to grab hold to. The first is your purpose. Understand where you're going and why you're headed in that direction, right? Purpose. Understand where you're going and why you're headed in that direction. Figure out what your purpose is. Figure out what your purpose is. Have a conversation with the creator. Have a conversation with your source. And he's going to help you understand the direction, right? The opportunities are the direction that help you travel along your journey. We're not continuously passing over opportunities repeatedly, right? So the first thing to develop that purpose. The second P is patience. Develop the capacity to tolerate delays and give yourself some time to be successful. That's imperative. Success doesn't happen overnight. The breakthrough may happen in an instant, but I promise you the success doesn't happen overnight. The journey has taken place. The journey took place a long time ago, right? So you have to develop the capacity to tolerate those delays and give yourself that time to be successful. The third P, which I believe, is extremely important. We place a lot of value on the material things, but the real value comes in your peace. If you have peace on the inside of you, right, you have to learn to gain a mental calm and tranquility within yourself. Because with the wealth, if you have no peace, You'll be miserable. My brother says that it could kill you, right? So you have to develop that peace on the inside of you. Number 4, the fourth P, personal development. We talk about this a lot in this business. Personal development is key. It's one of the most important elements, right? It's the lifelong process of improving awareness in your identity. Catch that. It's a lifelong process. Jolie just told us she was 65 years old and still has to develop herself personally. She still has some things that she has to work out, right? Reading is essential. What are you filling yourself with? What are you filling your thoughts with? Reading is incredibly essential. Whether you read the book yourself or whether you listen to an Audible, what are you listening to, right? I want to challenge everybody on this call. Listen to The Stranger's Secret for 30 days straight. We'll drop it in the Forex Queens chat. 30 days straight. Listen to The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale. It'll change your life. Another one, The Secret on Netflix. If you watch that 1 time a week for the next 30 days. These things are essential in our personal development. We have to develop ourselves personally, but understand it's a lifelong process. It's not going to happen overnight, right? The 5th P is persistence. No matter what you do not stop. No matter what happens, do not stop. Be firm in the continuance of the course of action in spite of difficulty. Catch that, right? Be firm in the continuance of the course. You have to be firm. You have to be steadfast. You have to be unmovable in the course of action, in spite of what happens, in spite of the difficulty. The disasters, they give direction. The disasters, they help you understand which way now you need to go. Take a step back, take a deep breath, live in the reality, live in the moment, and then you maneuver and figure out which ways you need to go. Right? And then last but not least, the final and 6P is prayer. This is the most important feature, right? You have to continuously develop your relationship with your source. For me, it's Christ. You have to continuously develop your relationship with your source, and he will undoubtedly give you the directions that you need to get to where you're going. Undoubtedly, guys, right? Stay connected. What I do, I'm gonna tell y'all what I do and how I maneuver throughout the day. I talk to Christ first thing in the morning, right? I ask him to lead me, to guide me, give me the thoughts to think, give me the words to speak, direct the people into my life that I need to be directed to, right? Then the day goes along, right? You start getting along with your day. And then at some point in my day, I have to check back in before the day is over. You have to check back in, see how your day is formulating, right? Be consciously aware of what's going on. What's your body language like? What's your attitude like? What's your mental state like? Don't allow those moments of bad to become bad days, because they're just a moment. And then as the day continues to go on a little bit more before my night is over, I'm checking back in with Christ. I'm checking back in to see how my day went. What could I have done better, right? What areas do I need to grow in? What happened throughout the day? Was my attitude right? Did I pop off at my daughter? Did I allow the bad moment to now turn into something bigger than what it really is? So that 6th and final P, guys, is prayer. Be steadfast. Be unmovable. Listen, if I can't encourage you to do anything else, what I want you to encourage you to do today is to never quit. I don't care how tough the journey gets. It's a challenge because there's a solution. Problems are only problems because they're solutions. Now we have to become problem solvers. Now you have to figure out what the solution is. So listen, guys, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, right? Let me say this, I'm sorry. You mix all of those P's in and you'll surely be prosperous in paradise. All right? Prosperity in paradise is what we're seeking. So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, guys. We appreciate y'all for sharing with us. We appreciate y'all for coming to be extremely transparent, to be vulnerable, to be authentic, right? The authenticity is what makes people real. It's what makes the testimonies real, man. So I love y'all. We'll get back with you guys about a day, a time of the week, you know, whenever we're going to do this monthly. But yeah, that's all we have for you. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all afternoon. Be safe. Wear your mask. Make sure y'all lights all and down. Stay out the way. And y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all later.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.
Have a